Zeke, you're just sitting here talking a little bit about effort tonight. I just wonder your assessment of your team.
I actually thought our effort was good. I thought our competitiveness wasn't very good. The thing that, Iowa State's got a good team, and they got talented guys, and TJ and the staff has done a terrific job. But really what makes them who they are, I bet you they get 75% of every 50-50 ball. If there's a ball in the air, they seem to get it. And I thought in the first half, there was probably 5 or 6 balls on an offensive rebound or something that they got that could have been our balls. Now we tried hard. But there's a difference between trying hard and actually competing. I think that they were better that area. The first half, we stunk, and it was 32-30, and we didn't close the half right. And they had a player play like a first-team All-American, and he's terrific. Second half, it got away from us a little bit, but we were competitive and got it back to, what did we get it back to? 4 or 5, and then we got it back to 3, and then Juan's 1 of 6 from the free throw line and stuff. So we had some chances, but there was no question they were better tonight. Even though I think that if things have gone a little bit better for us or fallen differently, then it could have been more competitive and maybe been had some pressure inside the 2 or 3 minute mark. But obviously they made more plays.
Why do you think Iowa State was able to limit Hunter Dickinson tonight, besides the obvious foul trouble there?
Well, I don't think the foul trouble had anything to do with it. He still played his minutes. I think the biggest thing they did is they pressured so hard on the perimeter that the only person that could catch it easy was a 5-man. So you take the 5-man away from the basket to relieve pressure, he's not going to score near as many points. The other thing that they do a good job of is when we tried to feed the post from the wing or the high slot multiple times on the first side. And the way that they play, they trap from under, and that was not a good design by us to try to do that. Not that we wanted to. We wanted to get the ball to second, third side as quick as we could. But I really think the way that they guarded us, I think that's the way that would limit Hunter's good touches. But a lot of it was because of their guards that forced him to be on the perimeter, be a pressure release.
Coach, you mentioned first-team All-American type player. I assume you're talking about Curtis Jones. What about
You
his
assume
game?
correctly.
Yeah. What about his game? Obviously 20 points in the first half alone, 2 big threes in the last 90 seconds, but what about his game? After facing him before, have you seen him improve?
Well, I'm not in the gym every day. So to me, the aggressiveness and the freedom that he plays with offense, I'm sure he was always a terrific player and a good scorer and all this stuff, but he's playing downhill to the point now where he's got you retreating in many ways. And Gilbert does as well. And of course, your point guard makes every play and he doesn't score as many points. But I think that's as much as anything, the free mind. It looked like to me tonight that one guy really enjoyed starting and another guy was really pissed off because he didn't. And they both played great. I'm just from the outside looking in. God, those two were the 2 best players in the game, in my opinion.
Your turnovers, how much was you, how much was them?
I'd say, when people allow you to be comfortable, you become actually a better ball handling and passing team than you actually are. And when people take that comfort level from you, you actually become a worse ball handling and passing team than you actually are. So I think I would say the majority of it, they deserve the credit, but we also helped them by playing in their hands too. So, we had 17, but we had 5 in the first timeout. So we really got it under control after that, and we had 12. So.
Bill, what about KJ? How is he? Did he get hurt?
Yeah, he, I don't know how, he, hurt his shoulder. So I don't know how significant it is or how much time he'll miss, but, you know, he obviously couldn't go there when he came back in. So, I hope it's not significant. Hopefully he won't miss time, but, I think we probably will be very lucky if that's the case.
Coach, 4 years ago, TJ kind of took over this program. It was a 2-win team. Now they're the number 2 team in the country. What's been most impressive to you about the way he's built this so successfully?
I think that their evaluation, recruiting, has been tremendous. Maybe Jamie's got them so much NIL money that they could just go out and get anybody. But the bottom line is the pieces fit. And the other thing is they're very well drilled and they are very good in situational basketball too. Just like the one time we went small, switch 5, they just BS with the ball until they get the big guy posted and throw it over the top. They're a very smart basketball team. They're old too, but I would say talent evaluation, putting a team together, and then getting them to play as hungry as they do. I think that's probably what I would probably commend him on as much as anything. They've done a great job. Great job.
Zeke said competitiveness, effort, whatever comes from pride. I wonder, who do you lean on this team to kind of drag that out of the rest of the guys? You have a
Well,
group
I
or
actually
guy?
think, if you guys watched the game, there were a couple of possessions there in the first half that KJ Adams was the most competitive guy in the game. I mean, his hands on every ball, and we didn't have anything to show for it. I would say KJ as much as anybody. But let's, you know, I don't want to spin this negatively. It wasn't a lack of effort. It was a lack of really understanding and respecting how competitive you had to be successful in this game. Guys still try, but try's the baseline. Everybody freaking tries. You don't get a ribbon for trying. So that's a thing that I thought we were lacking as much as anything tonight.
All right, thanks, Coach.